Welcome to another episode of Ruff Talk VR, a weekly podcast with in-depth game reviews, exclusive developer interviews, and the latest MetaQuest and virtual reality news. We join our hosts, the father-son team of D. Scruffles and Stratus today, as they spend another episode breaking down and discussing the world of virtual reality.
Hey, welcome to this episode of Ruff Talk VR. Coming at you with another edition of VR news after a couple weeks off handling our awards. We did category announcement, then nominee announcement, and then last week the winners.
Come back to a shit show.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look, we have some positive things to start about to talk the episode. Then after the Patreon break, we'll get to the doom and gloom from last week with Meta dropping some bombs on the industry. It's been quite interesting seeing the entire reaction to that as well, too.
Yeah, man. No one's happy about it.
No, I don't know how
Except the people who made the cuts, I guess.
Yeah,
and they're probably not even happy about it. But you know what? With companies at that level, we'll get into it.
Yeah, we'll get it.
I don't want to get to the doomy.
No, we'll start with the positive, one of which was Walkabout Mini Golf. They dropped their newest course, Tiki a Coco.
Tiki a Coco.
Tiki a Coco. And we had an interview with two of the coconuts, Don Carson, senior art director, and Nate Terhune.
An OG, dude. Don's an OG.
Former Disney Imagineer. And Nate, he's the tech artist, which we found out he's responsible for a lot of the animations on the characters in the last two courses, Alice's Adventures in Wonderlands and now Tiki a Coco.
It shows.
Dude, he's crushing it.
One area alone has over 30. The center area
it feels
over
it.
30. I counted. And I'm not sure. I even said after I counted, I'm like, I probably missed some, but just in that bulk. But I think they said there's probably over 120.
Yeah, the course is loaded with coconuts, and there's some good lore to the coconuts as well in the Fox Hunt too. But
yeah,
they're all doing their own animation. I know, it's so good. We did talk about one of it during the interview, the discovery of golf, the invention of golf.
Yeah,
that's a great little part of it. And yeah, each one of these coconuts, it feels like they have their own unique animation and facial expressions and all of that. So unfortunately, they've kind of walked themselves into a wall with expectation now coming off of Alice in Wonderland. But
they can deliver.
They're gonna more than deliver. I was not expecting that with this course.
And not every course will dictate needing animation.
Correct.
Depending on what the course is. So it's like, I think they're safe with, and visually their courses just keep getting better too. So I think they're holding back, so they're always ahead.
Ever since Tokyo, it's been loaded with colors and just
something changed. It's just a little more vibrant than it used to be to me. I don't know. Maybe it was a headset change. Something changed.
And it's more jam-packed. Like there's so much
there's a lot
visual in the a lot of all the triangles going on there. And what's great about this course, I think it's very important for them to hit different difficulty levels with different courses. Some courses should be more on the difficult side, and some courses need to be a little bit more, casual and beginner friendly. This isn't the hardest course by any means.
I put it as average. I mean, it's not difficult for sure, but what are we coming off of? That's also the other issue.
Yeah, Alice's was harder than this one to me.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
Because of the gameplay mechanic of big and small. This is much more of a traditional course gameplay wise.
Yeah, I can't think of any new mechanic per se.
Or even any crazy, not realistic mechanic. It's all like if you had infinite money to design
could build it.
Yeah, you could build it. Yeah.
If you had an island, for sure.
Whereas Alice in Wonderland, you can't shrink and grow a ball like that, Well,
Elon Musk can.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
But, it's not really feasible. No. This is a bit of a more realistic.
No, if you had the money, you could build and structure the whole thing as a playthrough.
The mechanics are all real. So I like that they do a balance where some bring in like the more unrealistic.
It'd be a little dangerous with lava, but whatever.
Yeah, Yeah, right. Please, signs everywhere. Stay away from the lava.
Do not touch the lava. Yeah. All the sulfur in the air.
Don't lick the lava.
You'd probably die. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's a lot of lava on that island.
Besides that,
it's flowing.
It's buildable. But I had a lot of fun playing the actual course itself. Same with the putter. I liked the putter on this one.
Putter was good.
Ooh, the balls were great too.
Not too difficult to find. Some are like, you're not even going to try. Like, boom, there it is.
Well, I actually find when the courses are this detailed with this many animations, it almost makes the Fox Hunt easier because I remember each individual hole better.
I do, but Tokyo gave me a challenge with some of the balls.
Oh, with the balls is a different story. I meant the fox hunt.
Oh, fox. Yeah,
the fox hunt.
No. Fox hunt was good, and I think because each station's telling a story.
It's easier when they reference something. You're like, oh, I know exactly what hole that is.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. So
it's not to end. Shit, yeah. The past couple of courses, the fox hunts, the references I feel have been pretty easy. Only because
everything stands out so much in it.
Jack and Jill.
Yep.
Freaking, so it's not hard to forget where those batch of things might be in different courses.
Oh man, their last handful, they're all good, but they really feel like that they're amping it up. They're leveling up consistently.
They nailed the theme.
Mm-hmm.
I had those like Moana vibes. I'm like, oh, this is great. They could easily.
You kept saying that. You're like, oh, this is Moana.
What can I say except you're welcome? Yeah, no, the Polynesian.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the vibe.
And no spoilers to our interview in case you haven't listened to it, but it sounded like they originally wanted to go with a much darker theme to the course.
Dude, we know this.
People getting eaten and stuff like that,
Well, again, I don't want to spoil, but there's a story going on here.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was the first thing that you went to when we even heard of the course. You're like, those could be not very friendly.
Yeah, they're smiling at you for a reason. Your food.
You're tasty.
They're going to season you up with some coconut water, soften that skin. Mm.
Oh man, one of the holes has them chilling in a hot spa.
Human wagyu.
You're nice and fatty.
Dude, you don't really know, right? Be a little leery. Plane crash there and these friendly coconuts are all happy to see you. And it's like, but why? Usually that's not how this plays out.
I like the hole that that they have the coconuts in the hot spa.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, it's not only like regular water, it's coconut water. That's coconut so good. Water. So good for your skin right there.
You want all their dander falling off into the husk some of that in there.
And dude, we love Walkabout. When this was able to get us away from Forefront for a couple days.
Got us away pretty easy. Didn't take much. An email. But then it was just a waiting game.
Yep. Like, all right, as soon as we get access, no more Forefront for those couple days.
That's it. It's over.
Yeah.
We got work to do.
We went hard too. Got under par, got all the balls.
It was a
got
fun
the fox hunt.
So okay, one will argue it's probably not on paper their greatest. I mean, I don't even like saying that because every course is friggin' good.
It might be one of the best animation wise though.
It's 100% the best animation wise. But each one, you can't compare a course to each other.
Mm-hmm. They each bring their own thing.
Yeah, it's its own story, its own unique thing. You can have one you might Upside Down wasn't a fan favorite per se, but it's still a good course.
Even Upside Down, I enjoy the course for what it is.
This one's not taking the throne for me from my newest favorite.
Alice?
But there's a different level of enjoyment. I have a happier experience playing the island one than I do Alice, if that makes any sense.
Yep. And I also think like Alice probably wouldn't be the first course I ever played with someone who's never played Walkabout before. Whereas Tiki at Coco, I actually feel like could be a really good first course.
Honestly,
it could be like the opening course.
When we played it the first time, I was like, oh, just because of the lore that comes with it, I'm like, this should replace their first course.
Mm-hmm. This is the new tourist trap.
Yeah, because it's you could bump tourist trap because this one tells. I mean, let's be honest, like Mighty Coconut, Coconuts
gives the history of golf,
freaking story. It's like
the creation
you can
of
open
golf.
that whole window of what they have to offer with that.
It's very beginner friendly with this course. Like I said, you could take someone who's never played Walkabout, and this would be a good first course for them.
Lots to see, enough to look around, and they got so many courses, so many.
I wanted to hang out, just hang out with the coconuts on there, hang out in the Tiki bar.
They cleaned 3 awards.
Oh, on our showcase, I know. Soundtrack,
it
best
didn't dawn on
updated,
me.
and
it
DLC.
honestly didn't dawn on me in the big. When you were posting the winners, and then Walkabout shared it, and I'm like, holy shit, they really did fairly win 3 freaking awards.
And we've been slowly tricking out the award winners on social media, doing like 1 or 2 a day. So should be done.
They were
posting
leaked.
those Yeah, been slow dripping those out on social media as well too, just in case any developers missed that they actually won the award. But I've seen a lot of developers sharing it. Banners and Bastions was hyped because they won 1 award, and we said that they were the runner-up for strategy as well too.
And in Let's Talk Oculus, they won Mixed Reality Game of the Year.
Wow.
Yep.
They were close for us on that one too.
Yeah, that was their nomination, I believe, on our end. So
they were nominated there. Laser Dance ended up winning mixed reality, but man, even Aspire MR Missions was close to getting that win.
Dude, Aspire's good.
Mm-hmm.
Graphically really good.
It's crazy that
creepy to see that shit go down in your house, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, mixed
reality
games are getting so good.
Don't let Mike ever do a zombie game. His attention to detail is too good. It's like I just don't want. You'd almost want a little pixely. Like, oh yeah, that's 100% fake.
Oh, and then Little Critters was nominated for mixed reality as well, and that's a great tower defense game.
That one,
sleeper.
Dude, I mean, they could pitch it as whatever they want. It's a full-blown game. It's a great experience. They could pitch it as a tech demo of like, there's so many ways, and they're still building on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we played it originally and then later, and then there was
we saw them on their showcase doing stuff that they couldn't do when we first played it.
It was attacking your hands and shit. You got to shake them off. Those little critters are no joke.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing our awards this year. Like I said, there's going to be some doom and gloom later in the episode and stuff like that, but not all of it. There's some positives to it, I guess, if you were to look at it.
When you stretch a rubber band, it'll always snap back.
Yes.
Doesn't mean it's not going to suck,
But this last year had some real highlights, and most of it was indie devs.
I mean, based on like what's happened this past week, I had sent you a message, and I'm like, because there's a lot of like, these big studios, and I'm not saying like that's not bad, but when we really went hard in VR, it was those indie studios that floated my best experiences, right?
Population 1, which ended up being bought by Meta, but then
studios that we were like, you guys are like our versions of AAA, and they themselves will say
the Resolution games, the fast travel games,
Shell Games, Resolution, like no, we're indie devs. So it's like,
because compared to the flat screen world, they are
all these AAA studios. Let's be honest, some of them release products that don't come out of the gate like they should, and that's always been the fear when, this studio is gonna, and big name IP, Civilization, I'll take, which should have come out like Thor, and it didn't, or so I'm not. I have faith in these indie studios because we've always stood by them. App Lab was our best fucking friend because there were no big studios willing to step up and take the chance in the financial, gamble.
The Walkabout Mini Golfs of the industry.
And these are studios that did it without Meta funding. These were the one we've talked to them, and they were like, your clue's as good as ours. We don't know what to do. We're just trying to make a game. And then we'd see some of them finally get to their respected place in the ecosystem. But yeah, man.
Yeah. But you know what? Walkabout Mini Golf's newest course, Tiki Coco, another hole-in-one, as always. Some of the best $3.99 you'll ever spend in your life. I wonder if we'll ever see them go up on price as they continue to up the quality. I'm sure it would come with a huge apology letter, but
if it did, it would be for something huge. Like, hey, we're going to push the graphics. We're going to revamp all our old games. Something that would need
We have a Star Wars IP, something like that.
I don't think they need to, though.
I know. I just want I want a lightsaber putter so bad. Each ball is like
light stick putter?
Yeah. A light sword. That's funny. A laser sword. That's funny. But yeah, another hole-in-one from Walkabout Mini Golf. And then back to our big love, our current love, the hot game of the hour, Forefront. They're going, I mean, I see people say that they want more and more content, which I understand, but they've already added a couple maps since we've started playing, since it came out, a couple new vehicles. So their rate of output's good to me.
It is. I'm one of the voices.
Well, I'm on the side of give me more servers more than anything. It's getting hard for us to find an East Coast server.
Every week I'll say that. The sandbox mode intrigues me for sure. I kind of have an idea of what that's going to be, but more servers a must. I mean, they're stressing the shit out of the ones they got, and in their credit, they had an issue with an update and it fucked up something, and they just relatched a new batch of servers, and it even said on the servers, hotfix server. Yeah. So they're doing a great job, and their trajectory is great. I do want more maps. I want more big maps.
But they're doing it. I mean, they're dropping one every couple weeks at this point.
Yeah, they're charging more now too.
Well, that's only if you haven't bought it yet.
Said it for the beginning.
I just can't fault them. I can't say that they're not releasing enough fast enough. I feel like that their output rate is.
I won't say they're not coming out fast enough, but they need to just continue with their trajectory.
Oh yeah, if that stops suddenly, you know. But I mean, their map output feels pretty good to me, and they just dropped a new one last week, the other day actually, Tunnels, which every time I play it grows on me a little bit more.
It's a good practice map.
The first time I played it, I was like, this is too congested. You know, it doesn't feel like there's as much strategy. Play it again, I'm like, I think I have a strategy for this map now, you know, and it's grown on me every time we play. There's only 3 capture points for it, A, B, and C. Mm-hmm. So it's all pretty close together too.
Just a straight line.
It's just a straight line. It's like the game really comes down to you capture the one on your side, and then it's who can hold B. Pretty much wins the game.
I'm all for taking all 3.
Yeah, there's a couple times we recon mission and we sneak all the way around and grab, you know, if we're on the A side, then we'll grab C. We're pretty good at it too.
The only reason I like it is it's just, I go into it as practice. Mm-hmm. I honestly don't care if I win or not. I have like no, dude, it's the only time you're ever going to throw a grenade and get 6 kills.
Mm-hmm. I won't, no point in using a talent in it. I just use the RPG.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So as a practice map, I'll do it.
It does feel a little bit more team deathmatchy than anything with some.
It came up a little too quick in one of the rotations last night though, because it went from one map to the tunnels and then went to the same map and then back to tunnels. And I was like, you just did tunnels.
It's random. That's how random works.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be. You can go this map, this map, this map, this map, this map, this map, repeat. But no, I'm hooked, man.
Mm-hmm.
It pains me if I'm at work and I see someone in our Discord be like, I think Earth did. I'm going into.
Yep. It's like, damn it.
Going into Forefront. I'm like, I could probably bring a headset to work. They'll probably frown upon that.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I don't know. I just like it that much. Dude, I like it that much that on my days off, like mid-afternoon, I'm like, I'll go in for an hour. Fuck it. I don't talk to nobody. And I must say, there's been a change to like, because you know how you pick character, right? You want to be recon, snipe, you want to be assault, engineer, fix shit, or the dreaded medic, right? Who the hell wants to be a medic?
A lot of people.
But there's this new band of young kids who not only choose medic, but they're good at it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're too good at it. Like you ran out of bullets and shit, and there's nobody to replenish your bullets, so you're happy to die, and then brings you back to life.
Forget to hit the block revive.
Yeah, block revive. It's like, shit, no. I've never seen a game where so many. And then the other thing I'm hearing more kids say, I couldn't believe this. The Apache spawn. Boom. Kid goes, get the Apache. He goes, I need an engineer. Nobody got in the fucking thing because he needed the engine. He's like, I'm not flying without an engineer. And I get it. Whenever you see those helicopters take off and go swarm back over their headquarters, their engineer's fixing it.
Mm-hmm.
So if they take a shot, boom, repair, come back out. Who cares? You take one missile. No big deal. Your engineer's repairing you in real time. That's what I was doing with someone the other day. Mm-hmm. Just repairing their helicopter the whole time. Shooting down stuff because you can shoot from your shit, man. Vicious.
Mm-hmm. The strategy's leveling up. And I am really impressed as well at the amount of people that play medic. And
yeah,
there's sometimes I'll be in a firefight,
but actually do it and throwing the packs down.
I was going to say, like, I'll finish a little firefight. All of a sudden I look, I see someone boop, throw me some ammo. Yeah. I'm like, dude, people are so freaking good right now.
I watched the javelin and the kid goes, you need ammo? And in my head, I'm like, no. And I'm like, shit, I kind of do. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to take 2 more shots.
Yeah, no, people are just aware of what's going on the battlefield. It's really cool to see.
Dude, every team's they're knowing the winning strategy, right? Like, you got to get to that. If it's the oil rig one, you got to get to the Apache first. You need the air dominance. You got to get the anti-air. You got to get the tank at A. It's like, and we're starting to see sometimes we get into these servers and it's like, shit, these squads are doing what we'd want them to do.
Mm-hmm.
This dude, yesterday, I was like legit frustrated. I'm like, taking bases alone. You're taking bases. You go, where you going? We're on opposite sides of the freaking map. Mm-hmm. And then we abandon those bases because no one else is taking bases. And then the second we walk away, we lose what we just took. It was just a constant retaking what we just got because the squad was, or the team was not, huddling around 1 point, huddling like 4 guys walking around B. and we're losing it. And it's like, how are you?
Because they're all outside the capture zone.
Yeah, not even fighting. Those little details, like, just infuriate. I say, bring back the kick vote option.
Kick a player for being.
Yeah. Well, okay. So you get a toxic player, right? You go, hey, I want to kick Dirtbag McGee.
Mm-hmm.
Then it shows up. Do you want to kick? Yep. Remember, I played games that would do that. You get enough votes, you're out.
I also can't wait. I'm sure it's going to come. Is skill-based servers. Like, you got to be a certain level to enter.
I don't know. That's a tough one. Because we're level 20-somethings.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you know how quiet a level 100 server would be?
I don't think you need to go to that high of the level, but I could see one where it's like, yeah, at least level 20 to enter.
I'll promise you go in a Counter-Strike server to this day, professional Counter-Strike players are in those public servers.
Mm-hmm.
It's their practice servers.
Yeah. I just do think it would be good to have some ranking, some skill-based
They could
servers.
In a year or two.
Yeah. I don't think it's coming tomorrow or anything, but I think that
because they would need such huge, and then you'd have people just duping the system, just delete, start over.
Well, I'm not saying it in the sense that you can't still join other servers. I just mean like certain servers that are specific for high level people. They can still go in the lower servers if
I'll
they
take
want.
that when they can give us like enough servers.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, dude,
we try
every night you're waiting.
Yep.
It kills me. It's like, because time is, we got an hour and a half.
No servers with more than two or more than one space. So you'll join and I'll just sit there and be like,
love our Canadian brothers from up north. Those Montreal hitting the servers hard on the East Coast. It's good.
Yeah, definitely need some more.
That's the biggest struggle I have.
You could drop all those Rust servers and just do Conquest. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
It's funny. Sometimes I play Conquest and I hear people go, I like Rush more. And I'm like, it's so interesting. Everyone's preference.
Some people want that fast action, which is kind of like Tunnels to a degree.
Yeah.
Just the pace of it. But some people want that pace. And I personally want the strategy based.
Mm-hmm. I agree with what you were saying yesterday, too. I think Siberia is my favorite map.
Mm-hmm.
The snow. Something about it.
Yeah. We're New Englanders. We got our window.
Yep.
We're looking at it right now. No, they've got a golden product. They really do. And they know there's no, and they're telling people too, like, look, when we do these big updates, it's like you said, they're happening frequently. The price is going to be adjusted.
Well, there's more maps. There's more of this. More
jump on that bandwagon now because we're already out of I think we broke 19 now. So,
oh man, we got it on Quest through the MetaQuest Creator Program, but then we did buy it on Steam as well too.
Look,
they got our money.
It's good, dude.
Dude, it's so good.
It's like walk on eggshells.
Yeah,
I don't want it. I don't want it to go away. It's like I need this. I don't want to have to go back to play like Battlefield 2.
We've seen a lot of VR games come out and have like a really hot couple weeks and then die out. To Forefront's credit, like we're months out and it's still like servers are full, dude.
They did a great job with their early access too.
Giving it to everyone for free.
Dude, they did exactly what Battlefield 6 did.
Almost
at the same time,
Got everyone addicted.
1,000,000%. Oh, dude, when the weekend ended and I'm like, I'm going to try just in case. Maybe they fucked up, left one open. No, wasn't the case at all. And even then, the servers were pretty stocked. Yeah, it's my only concern. Servers are so hot. Add more servers. Help the environment.
Yeah, I just want to be able to go in and play without issue.
Waiting.
Like I said, when every East Coast server has 31 out of 32 people.
In fairness, you've been getting kicked a lot.
Only on tunnels. Only map I'm getting kicked
and only when you're doing really good.
Yeah, I don't want to put on the tinfoil hat, but it's every time I'm about to take a base. Not every time I'm about to take a base, but
gone.
Every time I've gotten kicked, I'm top of the leaderboard about to take a base. And I'm like, is someone freaking not on the Triangle Factory side? Are people using cheats to kick people out, It's I'm a little suspicious.
Well, it's just odd.
I've never gotten kicked doing bad.
It's very odd.
I only get kicked when I'm doing good. I'm about to take a base. It's real.
Walkabout gave him your info.
There was one time where you even asked, you're like, is it on your end or the game? I go, it's only this game this ever happens on. Yeah. And then I got to rush in. I got to go back in ASAP before my spot gets filled because, people are jumping in those servers fast.
The only saving grace is I've noticed if it's like a 28, 29 server, people aren't as quick to jump in. And I think it's because people are wanting to go in with 3 or 4.
I think the game is the most fun to me now with a full server as well too. When we first started playing, I was like, I want a little 4-on-4
practice.
Yeah, but now it's like I want that full server.
I will gig them for no practice.
That's going to be the sandbox, I think.
I think sandbox is going to be unlimited, no score, no nothing. Just go in there and kill.
Probably be able to set it up with bots and stuff like that because they see the bots are coming.
And then Battlefield actually has it's a practice server for flying, practice server for vehicles. And there's people, you're going to get killed, but it's just for, no one's going to you suck. It's like, no, I'm here to freaking learn. So I struggle with the you're literally learning to fly or drive a tank or do even the ATV or the Hummer in battle. It's like, that's a tough situation, dude. Let alone this is your gun and this is just using the grenade. Admittingly was not intuitive. Took a while before, but that's where Tunnels comes in. Tunnels is the most grenade happy.
Throw it right into the middle of B and
dude, it's so it forces you to use, I don't like the RPG, but in Tunnels, you bet your ass I'll take an RPG. It's going to
kill 5 guys with 1 shot yesterday.
Yeah, dude, you come around a corner. I counted. They killed me, but it was over 8 people. I'm like, oh shit, 2 grenades and that's 8 deaths. You gotta be kidding me. But a totally different fight vibe.
I just saw a notification from our Discord that Classy and Earth Witness are going in to Forefront at 1 p.m. Central. Damn.
No chance.
I know. Damn. And no community hangout live on YouTube this week because right now we got a little snow coming down, a little snowstorm.
Yeah, we're
a little bit more than a little.
Supposed to. You know what's crazy? It said less than an inch, and then this morning it changed in forecast to 3 to 6. I'm like, yeah, dude.
And we got a good amount yesterday too.
Get the hell out of here.
So yeah, we're by our normal YouTube live time. You got to be on the road heading back, or else you're not going home.
Or else it's gonna be a long stream.
Yep, that's how it goes. So
hey, you got headsets and shit. We can.
If anyone's wondering where our community hangout was this week, blame the snow. Good old New England.
It's all right. When I'm drinking water this spring and summer, I'll be happy we had that snow.
And then last little piece before our Patreon break, quick one here, I got to say, How to God, before their launch, they had that little creator contest where, the community would vote and the winner of the different maps designed by the creators, the different levels, we got to sit down and design a God room with the developers, and their artists did a great job of capturing our thoughts, as sporadic as they were and just kind of all over the place. They designed it right in front of us and did
that's
a great
a design
job.
process, dude.
Yeah.
That's the idea. You're spitballing
the pen
shit.
and paper.
It's got to keep coming. So.
Dude, she did a great job.
Crushed it.
I thought we were going to just tell them everything. They were going to go away, iterate it on their own. No, it was live in front of us. I was like, this is so talented. But we won the contest of the community vote of, all the creators that designed a room. I was very happy to see us get the W there. That was pre-launch.
More than once too, dude. I thought it was.
There's a couple rounds of it.
I was excited and high-fiving, and then
we won. Then there was the finals. You're like, no, we could lose now.
I was like, they don't want us to win, do they?
But we got the W. We got the win, and that was, like I said, pre-launch, and it wasn't to launch with the game either. It was going to be added in a future update, and now live in How to God, we got to go check it out. They have put our God room actually in the game. So if anyone has How to God, go check out their new update where you can check out the God room designed by yours truly. Huge props to them for that. That was a really cool.
I love being part of that.
Yeah.
I love being part of that, knowing that hey, here or there, it's like we were somewhat part of that to a degree.
We're the big brain moves right there. We're the big brains behind it. That was
I'm
great.
not gonna lie.
We weren't any of the talent, we were just the big brains.
No. We weren't brought in to draw.
No, that
was made clear. But I got a thing with watching environmentalists and these artists work in real time. Remember at Combat Waffle? Just
hovering over the art team,
being real creepy, but just standing there watching someone work, just amazed at how easy they make it. It's like, are you kidding me? And that was the young lady who had just done the rocks and Grimm when they refinished those, and that was pretty dramatically huge.
Remember, I was singing her praise a lot without even knowing who did it, just because I was like, dude, the environmentals and the rocks, all the objects in Grimm were at the time so much ahead of everything else. that I was seeing on the market for that like scale of a game. I was like, damn.
Dude, I love the first time we met them. They seemed a little like, shyish.
Mm-hmm.
Second time they got like 4 foot long Orby shooters and all loaded, ready to go.
Oh, they're broken into now.
Oh man,
that's funny.
The fun aspect of that studio is pretty legit.
Mm-hmm.
The work aspect is for real. People be thinking studios are all fun and games. It's definitely not.
No, they work hard,
but a lot of them make the environment comfortable, and that hard work is a lot better when you can go to the fridge and grab an energy drink or coffee.
That's a great studio. I'm so glad that we're on. We've gotten to meet them the way we have.
Yeah,
huge fans of the Combat Waffle team.
Doing a lot for the state of Florida too, in the tech world down there.
Oh yeah,
that's huge.
Yeah. They weren't on the list, but I guess we should just give a huge shout out to the Combat Waffle team for just being certified badasses. An awesome team, awesome culture.
Their trajectory continues to move forward too, which is pretty intense.
Signing IP deals for Ghost of Tabor. That was a great year of DLCs for them as well. So yeah, huge shout out to the Combat Waffle team. You guys are all badasses. But it's reached that time of the show. We should give a little shout out to our Patreon peeps, our supporters on our on-air shout-out tier. Help us keep our lights on week after week. We have, as always, huge thank you to Amelia, Carson, Aspire Mike, Crispy, Tom, Chris, and Danae. Thank you all for your continued support week after week, month after month. And don't forget, we have an awesome, non-toxic, great VR community on Discord, the Ruff Talk VR Discord community. Talking all things VR, all the latest news, discussions. We do game meetups. Like I said, 2 of our members threw it out in the universe that they're hopping into Forefront. There's, like I said, game meetups, just VR discussion, random discussion, movie discussion, music discussion, Formula 1 discussion, flat screen discussion, you name it. We probably talk about it there. So definitely check out the Ruff Talk VR Discord. You can find the links for the Patreon and our Discord in our show notes. And if you're looking to pick up any game on the MetaQuest store, you can save 10% by using code word Ruff Talk VR at checkout. Save 10% off any game or app on the Quest store, including Walkabout Mini Golf, Forefront, the games that we Ghost of Tabor, games that we keep hyping up week after week. And I do have to plug as well, too, that we are officially starting a second podcast. And as I said last week, it does not at all affect the rate of output with Ruff Talk VR. This will always be our weekly podcast, our bread and butter. But we're big fans of MMA, so we're starting a MMA podcast as well, with the first episode dropping this week. It's called Ruff Talk MMA, creatively named, I know. But the original vision...
It's all part of a bigger picture, man.
Yeah, the original vision was that we're going to have a bunch of little podcasts covering different niches and different topics. Ruff Talk VR, Ruff Talk MMA, Ruff Talk comedy, you name it. If we liked it, we're Ruff Talk news, we'd probably talk about it. So this is a step forward in that original vision that we got a little sidetracked on. And the thing that we're kicking off with that podcast is for the major numbered pay-per-view events, which are no longer pay-per-view in the United States. On United States, you get access to all of the cards via Paramount Plus for the UFC. We'll be doing pre-fight breakdowns and then post-card wrap-up. Which, by the way, there's another numbered card the week after as well, too. So we might have to hit it again. And who knows, maybe we'll eventually bleed into some fighter interviews. So if you're interested in hearing us on another show, you're interested in MMA, or maybe you want to be, you're curious about it, go check out Ruff Talk MMA. And we'll be having our first episode drop this week. Probably same day as this episode. So stay tuned for that. We'll be giving our thoughts on who we think is going to be winning on the next card from top to bottom. So stay tuned for that. And let's get back to the news where we hit the doom and gloom on this part. Last week did have some very interesting moves happen from Meta. There were some rumors a couple weeks ago that they would be having some pretty big cuts on the Reality Labs side of things. But that's vague. That could be the Horizon Worlds team. That could be AI. That could be anything. I was expecting to see some hits to the VR team, but even I was pretty shocked to see what actually closed. Meta closed a good handful of studios, some of their best, in my opinion. They closed Sanzaru, the studio behind Asgard's Wrath 2, completely closed. They've butchered down Camouflage. Camouflage, the makers of Batman Arkham Asylum, it still exists, but it's much less of a team, we'll say. They also closed Armature, the developers of Resident Evil 4 VR, and they closed Twisted Pixel, the developers of Deadpool VR, which just came out. Which is unfortunate because, Batman got a lot of updates post-launch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we'll see that coming for Deadpool now.
Nah, I wasn't really expecting any either, to be honest with you.
Well, I wasn't expecting any for Batman, and they still delivered there. And Supernatural, probably the most popular fitness app on the Quest store. The studio is not fully closed, but it's pretty much been knocked down to a skeleton crew.
Bare bones, yeah.
And it's not going to receive any more updates.
They'll just be running.
Mm-hmm. So really all their best studios are now...
They Googled it.
Yeah.
They're really,
they spent a lot of money on these studios too to buy them.
Yeah, and I mean the cynical side of me had that, I'll be curious to see where they're really investing in VR in 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of helps my argument a little more than hurts it, although I don't want to be right in it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's huge. It's a massive chunk. At the same time, they're needing a future fuck ton of energy to run their data centers. So it's like, the guise of what they say might not really be the whole situation, but I don't know, man, it just sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Every creator I know, every person that does what we do knows most of the people to some degree that were affected, from the meta end to the studio end. And there were some really, really intense, cool people. I don't want to put their names out there that are gone on the meta side that I'm like, that shocked me.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the studio shit, it's like, okay, whatever. But some of the names involved on that was like, I don't know. That doesn't sound like you're looking to replace ever that person. So the bigger picture is a little weird to me.
If there's any studios that have like expendable budget to be bringing people on, plethora of talent is now on the market.
I don't want to say upside. That's the only positive lining that exists, is there are studios that are legit hiring, is even in flat screen that, people argue is still, or is having a little issue itself. But
yeah, any studio that can scoop up some of these people, they're in
some
for a
talent,
big win.
Dude. Yeah. You got some massive talent coming out.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Like I said, there's like you said, actually, I don't think anybody's happy about this news. I haven't seen anyone try to spin it positively.
There is no spin. I even tried to get AI to, I swear to God, dude.
Like, what is the upside to this?
I was like, give me the most, give me the top 10 things in the news this week, knowing what it was going to find. And it was just all article after article after article of the metacuts. AI.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Like I said, these are some of the best games. And even on the sequel side, Sanzaru Games, the developer of Asgard's Wrath 2, it's been reported that they were working on a sequel to Batman, which was originally made by Camouflage, and that's now been completely scrapped.
I've heard a lot of serious names, game title wise, that are scrapped right now.
Yeah,
some probably would have done really well.
There's the talk of a Harry Potter game that was scrapped. That was going to be made by Skydance. I don't know if that's true or not, but Harry Potter in VR would be huge. Imagine using that wand.
Dude, we said it years ago.
Yeah,
Quidditch.
Yeah, there's just a little mini game in there too. But even casting the spells with the wand, it's
call Quidditch a mini game. Just
Quidditch is life.
Quidditch players.
Quidditch is life.
Have you seen those people?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking awesome, dude. Riding a broomstick. Yeah.
So yeah, a lot got butchered last week. I imagine Meta's yearly cost on the VR side probably got a significant reduction when you look at the rent of actually the physical studios, all these salaries. It's interesting.
It's just what they're trimming it all for is the
data centers.
Data centers.
They
need
AI data centers.
They legit need like nuclear power amounts of energy. It's disturbing. Not that they're doing it. It's like, who isn't, right? Who isn't building a data center right now? Holy crap. But I didn't think, I didn't think when they talked about AI and people losing their jobs, right?
I didn't think it would be these studios.
Well, I didn't think it would be this quick.
These people didn't lose their job because AI is replacing them.
No.
It's not a replacement.
There's an investment into AI that's taking place at the same time. Right?
Lost their job probably so that money could go to AI.
Correct. So to me, you lost your job for AI.
Mm-hmm.
If that's but that's not unusual to just specifically Meta. This is happening. I'm like, I didn't think I'd see people get axed already for artificial intelligence.
Again, though, like I said, it's different though because it's not like you lost your jobs because an AI is going to do it. It's just they're putting that money elsewhere.
Does it matter? Or
no,
would it matter?
In the end, but it's not like you got replaced by AI. It's just their budget's going to AI instead.
Okay. They didn't replace you yet with AI, but you're no longer there. Mm-hmm. So if they choose to replace you and they're investing in AI, you can't see this writing? Like, what's going to replace you? I mean, wouldn't it make... I'm not saying that's fact, but logically
they're not
speaking...
getting replaced.
Well, no, not right now.
Mm-hmm.
But if a decision was made down the road after massive AI investments, why would you replace that person and not use AI?
I think we're splitting hairs here. Like I said, they got cut so that that money can go elsewhere to glasses as well.
Oh yeah, that we know. Glasses are crushing it.
It's different than like, oh, they fired you because now AI is going to do your job.
Nope, not saying that at all. Because that's today. But let's see 90 days from now, 6 months from now.
I don't think it's at the point it can make games.
Dude, I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't think so.
I know there's some pretty crazy AI out there that the public's allowed to use. So I don't know what
they lost their jobs so that Meta can allocate that budget elsewhere. Part of which to AI.
Will not dispute. No one's being let go and being replaced with AI today, right? It's just a diversion of funds to other projects, up to and including AI. But that doesn't guarantee there's non-replacement down the road. Because just logically, if I own the AI, I don't know why I would hire. I'm just being honest. Like, why would I? No matter what I want to do, I can do it now. My machine can do it. I can do anything I want. I'm not going to replace it with a person. I spend so much money. But that's just tin hat.
Mm-hmm.
But might not be far off from the truth.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I think we're a long way away from AI making full video games. I see all the time Grok's trying it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look good yet. I think we're good like 5 years away from that. I'm not saying it'll never happen.
No, that's why I'm saying today I agree, because certainly no one was being replaced by AI. But what does tomorrow bring? You're replaced. Just logically and looking at it like it just makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's just part of that bigger. I mean, the writing's on the wall. The news says it every week. Like, yo, a lot of people are going to lose their freaking jobs as this keeps going. I just didn't think I would start seeing it. I figured 20 years, like the abandonment of the penny. It's not happening tomorrow. They kill it tomorrow. It's not going away. People acting like it's no more pennies. So, but I don't know. Just has me concerned. These are human beings.
Yeah, no doubt.
That don't require expensive RAM and gigawatt.
That's another interesting point too. It's like, how much cheaper is it actually to run the AI too, when you have to build the data centers and you have to get all that RAM? And is it actually even
all that energy?
Is it even cheaper than just hiring people?
Unless they figured out a way to suck the energy out of the human.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of questions, dude. But it's just such a dark fucking week, man.
Yeah.
Like, really, I was looking for any silver lining other than us playing Walkabout and Forefront. And maybe a sprinkle of something positive that. And you know what's sad? Games came out last week, right? Dude, what are you coming out to?
Mm-hmm.
It's like saddest atmosphere ever. I felt so bad for anybody trying to make a difference last week.
Yeah, Viper Vice, a game that we're excited for. They announced their release date.
Yeah.
And it just buried.
Yeah. Mainstream media is all about the meta news, and partly because a lot of people don't like meta.
If there's any positive in under it all, and it's not to spin any of that stuff positively. That's all very bad. At the very little mix of it, they did say that they're going to be changing some of the direction of Horizon Worlds and the VR ecosystem, and shifting Horizon Worlds to be pretty much just focused on the mobile, and the VR side to be focused on gaming.
That's a programming victory or a consumer victory.
Maybe if you guys did that 8 months ago, you wouldn't have had to close these studios.
I don't know if it was, dude, game of the year games, and they shut. So I don't think it was about. I don't think it was just about like, oh, we're paying them this amount of money. It's like, no, you're making a return on that though.
Yeah, the word was that Batman
like, dude, they
exceeded expectations and sold more headsets than they even had on.
So it's literally just taking a chunk of human and diverting the funds for the human, which should always be the last resort. Honestly, it's like, I'm not going to lie. Let me see your fucking mango budget because I love those mangoes. But dude, do you know what the kitchen costs must be for the micro kitchens? Do you think they could have at least said, hey, bring your own lunch?
Yeah, I was expecting to see reductions on the Reality Lab side, just off what was reported. Maybe some cuts to the studios. I wasn't expecting to see
a bike shop. You got a bike shop, and there's areas you can go.
I wasn't expecting to see their whole studios closed.
Yeah, and
they spent millions to buy these.
Producing product studios that have awards and really serious talent. So it's like, what is really happening?
If you were to add up the amount of money they spent just to buy these studios, let alone
Googled.
Yeah, I know.
They've been Googled. I don't want to put them in that category, but this is like,
I'm
watching. I got an eye open. I'm paying them real close attention now.
I was not expecting them to close the whole studios.
Across the board, dude.
And like I said, a lot of good talent gone. So definitely a thunderous, earth-shaking week on the, Meta's VR side.
Not to mention, if you weren't let go, you didn't know that until you knew. And that's a pretty stressful way to live too. So sadly, I think there's going to be people who are going to be like, yeah, I ain't going through that again. So they're going to be looking. It's tough, man. Nobody wants to cut people, but that's just something ain't adding up.
Yep.
Math ain't mathing.
Meta closed Twisted Pixel, Armature, and Sanzaru. Supernatural's not getting any more updates. Batman Arkham Shadow sequels canceled. Camouflage had huge layoffs.
Bundled with the headset.
Meta is shutting down Horizon Workrooms next month in February. And Meta's closing off its Quest for Business program. And if you're an existing Meta Quest for Business user, you still have access for, I think, the next year or so. But the subscription cost is shifting down to $0 a month. And no new users to come in.
What you get is what you get.
Yeah. Wild. Massive shift.
I blame a little of lack of competition. I believe Zuck needs a challenge. He needs it. And when there's nothing to compete against, it's like my attention can't. Who am I competing against?
And
it's like, come on, man.
I think they spent way too much on the metaverse vision versus just having a gaming platform.
Don't even joke.
The vision, it was a laughing stock from the start, the concept of a metaverse. It's not where we're at right now. We're here for games. Games, that's what people want. Games
sell. Games make money.
Like you said, in the case of Camouflage, it sold good. Money.
Yeah,
with Batman.
Yeah. So it's like, don't tell me you cut it because it was a poor producing studio that made you the game of the year that was so shitty. You bundled it with every fucking headset.
Same with Asgard's Wrath too with Sanzaru.
So that's scary. What's really scary is if you're young and you're working up and you're catching these articles at 15 and you turn 18 and you get a nice offer from a corporation like Meta, you might be inclined to be like, no fucking way. Go in, just stay indie, dude.
It's the scary part when you sell your studio too to a Meta or a Google or a Microsoft.
Yes.
They might go
anytime. And it doesn't matter if it's
your performance. I know correct. That's the scary part.
You could be the first one in, last one out, blood, sweat, and tears. Hey, what's this 0013615-90? That's that studio. Well, I don't fucking want that.
And there's also whispers that they're pulling a lot of their third-party game funding because a lot of games were getting money from Meta to make the game. Nice little investment chunk at the start.
Although Sony doesn't do that, do they?
They do with a lot of their flat screen games.
Flat screen?
Yeah, all publishers. Which is actually something interesting, the amount of people that would criticize Meta for selling headsets at a loss, subsidizing the headset.
Well, flat screens always did it.
That's the thing. That always makes me laugh.
They would even tell you, like, they're losing $300 per for the first month.
go look it up for PS5 and the latest Xbox. At launch, they're losing money on especially not even counting the research and development costs and the advertising marketing costs. Just off production, they're taking a hit on every device.
You know the other potential upside? Because there will be a handful that are going to do their own thing now as a result of this. And it might be one who goes, you know what? I'm going to single-handedly pick the best of from all these groups and organizations. They wouldn't be the first people to do something like this, but the desire to create and make a game is real with a lot of developers and we'll say professional business people. So they could and will probably somebody will form something out
some
of
new
this.
studio.
Yes. Because out of shit usually comes something.
Yeah.
And it might not be for everybody. There might be people who change trajectory and go, you know what? It's just not for me. But
and the Meta platform still does exist. The Quest platform still does exist.
It's not going anywhere.
Our favorite games, while we are singing the praise of these, unfortunately, the studios that were closed, I mean, our favorite games still are the Demios, the Ghost of Tabor, the Walkabout Mini Golf,
They kept
Forefront.
Pop One.
These independent games, I know, I was kind of shocked.
Makes you wonder.
These independent games that, they're not Meta funded or Meta owned. So these studios are still going to continue to produce gold.
Dude.
It's just at the point that if you're releasing a game, you need to be able to do it without any support from Meta. You need to have a unique, original, fun idea. And,
Market.
Yeah, you can't have any reliance on Meta. VR is not going to go away because of this. It is a major doom and gloom hit. It just brings things a little bit more
so
to
many
an
other people
unsubsidized.
coming into the playing field anyways, but what they bring isn't going to be a fix to everything. But
I hope Meta fixes their storefront based off of some of the news of how they're adjusting the focus in VR away from Horizon Worlds and more to gaming. It sounds like they will. It's just going to be like, damn, it sucks that we had to hit this point in order for you all to make a change. But this could also see a little bit of a shift to the Quest platform being more of a gaming focused platform again, like it was when we first got our headsets, instead of free to play shoved in your face.
Yeah.
Which would have some positive to it. I'm sick of the free to play stuff.
We'll just have to see what happens next. Because it's really unpredictable.
Yeah. Like I said, when I heard that there was going to be cuts, I knew it was going to be bad, but I wasn't expecting the full studio closure. You're right to make the Google example, and
it's getting to that point.
Hopefully we see the talent go elsewhere. Hopefully this doesn't scare away.
Don't go to Google. Just playing ping pong. Although if you could successfully create something and have Meta buy it, then just go into work, put your feet on the fucking desk.
They're going to close you anyway.
And then make something, have Google buy it, just put your feet on the desk. It's like, you could probably do all right.
Yeah. So this unfortunate news this last week. Hopefully we see all these people find their way into other spots in the VR industry. There's a lot of talent there that, they can be a big benefit for a lot of studios. Hopefully they don't leave the VR industry based off of this. And it'll be real interesting to see the rest of Meta's moves through 2026 into 2027. Interesting, there was no news about canceled headsets or anything like that, so it still sounds like they're on schedule with their Quest 4 and everything else. And if there's any bright light, again, hopefully that it just means that the Quest is shifted back to a gaming platform instead of this free-to-play metaverse nonsense. They had such momentum with the Quest 2 before they changed the Oculus name. I feel like that shift to Meta and pushing that metaverse it killed so much momentum. But is what it is. On a little bit of unrelated news, because you were saying for studios that put something out last week, I haven't had a chance to play this, but this was one of the games I was most excited for on PSVR 2 and PC VR. Have yet to play. Legendary Tales came out on the MetaQuest 3. I definitely want to check that out. It's a dark fantasy RPG. It's always felt like a story-based Dungeons of Eternity. So huge props to the developer there, Urban Wolf Games, for putting out their game. Like I said, we don't have access yet. Hopefully that changes soon. But like I said, it's an RPG. You get to customize your skill tree if you're going to be a rogue, a mage, a warrior, or even a hybrid style build as well. And I don't know. I'm excited to see how it does on the Quest.
Yeah, I got to get my paws on that.
Yeah. like I said, we don't have access yet. If the developer's listening, we'd love access. It's got a 4.9 overall so far. It's a little bit more on the expensive side, $39.99. That's definitely on the higher end for the VR market, but people say it's a masterpiece. So definitely excited to check it out. And unfortunate for them that it did get buried in the news last week. Very unfortunate week to drop.
Oh my God, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I would have done everything I could to pull my shit.
Just delay it 1 week.
Just
let the dust settle.
Yeah, man, it's dismal. It's like there were creators who were like, I'm not doing shit this week.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off. In a respectful way. But like
Mm-hmm.
people know. They talk to, they're friends with. I get it.
Yeah, I don't need to turn this into clicks on a video or anything.
Yeah.
Like, it's just let,
Get what I'm saying? It's like, it's a touchy area. It's like you want to talk about it and then, a little angry about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, when emotions are high, that's when you say shit that 6 months from now you go, damn, maybe I didn't mean it.
Probably
like
shouldn't
that.
have said that.
Yeah. But the people are hot about it right now. It's not a good look for Meta.
Well, what is a good look for Meta is the new Ray-Bans.
That's where the money's going.
I mean, and I mean, to a degree, yeah, a chunk of it is definitely going to go there. So we had talked, I can't even remember how many months ago. Geez, because it even says it just under a year ago that 2 million units of Ray-Ban Meta glasses have been sold so far, and that they wanted to double production. Well, now, dude, they're talking doubling, tripling, going up to possibly 30 million annual glasses.
I hope they don't up it too much that they can't reasonably meet those demands, because they're surpassing demand.
Yeah, I think because of the international waters they're in,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what easily 20 million in a global market is not a lot of people.
Every time they add new countries, it's like you kind of got to up the millions.
So, I mean, but these are some serious numbers.
Yeah.
Absolutely. My boss just bought a pair for Christmas.
Well, as much gaming has a finite market, like not everybody likes the game. These glasses can be used for anyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even surgery training videos, that POV video of doing a surgery.
The glasses fall.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, you ever see those horror stories of like people leaving a pair of scissors in someone and stuff like that?
It's not a one-off.
Mm-hmm.
Like you Google the percentage.
Yeah.
There's more people that have that happen to them that have other things happen that we take serious.
Things left in you during surgery, and I know it's the statistical minority. Like it doesn't happen. Happens very rarely.
Doesn't
but
matter.
It has happened. Yeah.
Like, oh, that's where that fingernail went. Like what? No. So
that's where I put that cigar.
But good news for Meta and their line of wearable AI,
which only get
recording
hotter.
Glasses. Yeah, it's just going to get better and better. That division they've got under wraps. They haven't fucked it up. They're not changing logos, calling it different things, making things that people won't wear. And it's glasses. Everyone wants sunglasses, so it's an easy sell.
I remember one of the last pay-per-views for the UFC. They had fighters doing walkouts with the Oakleys, and they would show the point of view of wearing the Oakley. Yeah. Oh no! It's sad that we lost game studios, but I also do understand like this is a hot selling product that's only going to keep selling more, especially as they break into new markets.
But if the next shiny thing comes out and then they shit can 50,000 people from Luxottica because they want to go with the wearable lapel pin, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Make your heavy investments, yes. Pull back a little, but keep your shit going for the people that enjoy it. But I don't think that's what they're doing here. They're just crushing it.
And then on the last bit of news, it's kind of weird to go to this after.
It's just sad when this is like the highlight of the news for the week.
The only up thing that happened, and it's not apps that I particularly use, but VR Chat and Gorilla Tag have both set new usage records on New Year's Eve. On New Year's Eve, there was 150,000 people in VR Chat for the new year.
Oh, probably one of the biggest places for VR Chat is shit like that, where the whole world can get together. Because think of that. I mean, legit, people from all over the world get into one place. That's intense.
Mm-hmm. And Gorilla Tag did some big like live live in headset event as well too that got them to break their record. So despite it all, I guess those two are still breaking records. I mean, look, a lot of people use VR. It's just I don't know if the metaverse image was the way to go. I think it's a gaming platform, but it's good to see that there was some success there at the very least. Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't be discouraging to studios that want to make, because again, the indie studio can dude.
The Ghost
Gorilla
of
Tag
Tabor's.
was fucking free on App Lab, and they were making so much money.
Ghost of Tabor.
Yeah.
Walkabout Mini Golf.
Tabor wrote a
Forefront.
They wrote a pretty good book on how to do it. They did it right too. I mean, tough crowd they got to please though. Your genre can dictate whether or not you're getting death threats or not. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, things have felt also a lot less toxic in Forefront.
Yeah,
Less.
I don't know what changed. The vocabulary is definitely slimmed out. Maybe those
little less.
Maybe those they don't do shit isn't true, and yeah, they do, and they just keep catching. But yeah, knock on wood, dude. I don't want to jinx it.
It's been like actually, like, even the kids, like you said, they're playing good.
I'm liking
They're mature.
The only problem with the kids is they all want to be fucking medics, and it's like you have like literally a pile of just. Like, can I even get killed if I stand right here?
But it's cool to see that people are playing like they want to help. Yeah, it's not just like let me be the ball hog. Like they want to support.
Something else I've noticed when you and I play lately, and it's probably because of the scoreboard. Let's be honest, because at the end of the game, everybody looks at the score. You see the top three, but the squad members lately that join our squad are like with us. That's not normal.
Yeah, no, the teamwork aspect's only getting better on that end. So
I'm riding on the ATV. I think you were at E. I'm like, all right, I'm coming to you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm talking to you, and I didn't know that my in-game mic was on. And the guy behind me is like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll go to D. And I'm like, fucking what the? And I turn around, he goes, you didn't know I was there? I'm like, no. Oh, he Samsoned me, bro.
That's funny.
All right.
That's awesome. Last thing quick. It's not even VR related. I saw the UFC has their UFC Apex Center. Meta bought the naming rights to it for I think like 5 years. It's now the Meta Apex for the next 5 years. So if you're wondering where that studio money went,
that you know, I was just gonna joke. You could call it the Meta Ruff Talk show, but I don't want their money right now. Knowing that people just can't let go. It's not even funny. Man, you just brought up a serious point though. That's probably like how many mil? 5?
Oh my God. Probably a lot.
For naming rights.
It's now the Meta Apex for the next handful
Different
of years.
budget
So
though.
yeah, marketing and advertisement budget. But nonetheless, thank you all for tuning in today. Hopefully next week is a lot less doom and gloom.
It can't get worse, dude.
Stay tuned. Don't say that.
Listen, EMP head.
Stay tuned. Don't say that. Don't stay tuned for our first episode of Ruff Talk VR. It's a completely separate podcast feed, so you can find it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We have a website, rufftalkmma.com, YouTube, channel name, Ruff Talk MMA, Ruff Talk MMA everywhere on socials. So go subscribe, check out that podcast if you're a fan of the sport or if you want to be. And then stay tuned for next week's episode of Ruff Talk VR. Hopefully a lot less doom and gloom, no EMPs, anything like that. Hope you all have a great rest of your week. We'll be back with a community hangout next week as well, too. And other than that, enjoy the rest of your week. Ciao, ciao.